When it comes to the world of stings, there are titans of pain that stand tall above the rest. Now, I've already survived the dreaded sting of the bullet ant, the warrior wasp, and even the deadly stonefish. But there is one titan that has eluded me time and time again. So today, I am back in the state of Arizona to take on the sting of the one and only Tarantula Hawk. Let's get searching. Desert's waking up. Got the hummingbirds out now. I think that was a Tarantula Hawk, actually, that just flew by. Big one.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, right here, Mark. Whoa! That was huge.
I got one. Right here. Right here. Got it.
Oh!
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Can't get too excited. It's got to get in the jar to be officially a catch. Yeah! Yes! Unfortunately, this victory, this victorious moment I'm feeling is about to turn into a world of pain because I've set the table for me to enter the sting zone with one of the colossals of sting, the Tarantula Hawk. Let's go set up the sting table. Here we go, it's game time. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at the size of that Tarantula Hawk. That is a massive Tarantula Hawk. And I have to say, I have not been this amped for a sting video in a very long time. We have put in the work to feature the Tarantula Hawk on the Bite Sting Index, and today, it's going down. But before we get into that, check this out. Not only did I catch one Tarantula Hawk, I caught two. And the reason I want to show you both of these insects is because although they look similar, they are very different. And it's important for you to know the difference if you're ever out here in the Southwest and encounter one of these giant flying insects. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get out the second Tarantula Hawk from the container. What I'm holding here is a male Tarantula Hawk, and they do not possess a stinger. Now, the reason why the males do not possess stingers, and this is true in almost all stinging insects, is because a stinger is really just a modified appendage for laying eggs. Now, besides not having a stinger, the only other way to tell the difference between the male and female Tarantula Hawks are by looking at their antennae. Males have straight antennae, where females curl at the ends. And while side by side, it's also easy to see that females are larger, you typically will never see more than one Tarantula Hawk at a time. So checking for those antennae is the best way to know if you're looking at a harmless insect versus one that packs one of the most intense stings on the planet. I'm actually gonna transfer her into a bigger glass so we can really see, so she can spread all the way out. You can see how truly gargantuan this wasp is. Okay, there we go. Wow. Oh my goodness. What a monster wasp. Guys, look at the size of that abdomen. This is the biggest Tarantula Hawk I have ever seen. Now, the reason they're called a Tarantula Hawk is because how they reproduce. These enormous wasps, one of the largest wasps in the world, feed tarantulas to their young. And the way they do that is they will fly around the desert looking for these giant spiders. Once they find one, they will swoop down like a bird of prey, catch it, sting it, paralyzing the tarantula, and then lay eggs inside of it. So when those eggs hatch, the very first meal of a Tarantula Hawk's life is a giant spider. And then they will emerge from the burrow as a fully grown wasp and feast on nectar. I've seen these wasps dragging spiders across the desert 10 times their size. It's truly unbelievable just how powerful the Tarantula Hawk can be. Well, now that we know why it's called a Tarantula Hawk, and we've been able to take a closer look, I think it's time for the moment that you all came for. It's time for me to enter the sting zone with one of the largest wasps on the planet. Here we go. Oh man, this is where it'd be very easy for me to take a sting too early. Those legs are so strong. Like if I don't get the right hold right away, it's almost no chance. I'm shaking. I'm so nervous right now. Gosh, this is always so much harder than it looks. Gotta hold. All right, I'm gonna have to use another set. Oh my gosh. Look at how big that stinger is, guys. So strong. Got it. Good hold. All right, I gotta go for the sting, guys. Ready? I'm Mark Binns, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the one and only Tarantula Hawk. You guys ready? You got your shots? On 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, hang on. I'm feeling lightheaded. I feel like I might pass out. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
You want me to join it?
No, I'm just gonna get my nerves down. My legs are shaking. My hands are shaking. I feel like my stomach's in my throat right now. I've never felt this like this before, Sting. This is like next level tear. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is happening. All right, here we go. All right, guys. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Stinger's hit! Stinger's hit! Oh God, I didn't get a good sting though. I gotta do it again. Oh, that hurts. It didn't get good. It didn't get me good. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! Ah, she's savaging me! Ah, yeah! Yeah! Ah! 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 Oh! Oh, yeah! Ah! Oh my gosh, look how quickly it's swelling. Ah! 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 It's white hot. White hot. Ah! Ah! Ah!
You all right, man?
Oh, it's bad. It's really bad. She got me. She got me a bunch of times before the real sting, but the real sting went in. It was so bad. Ah. 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 Oh. Ah. Ah. Describe the pain. White hot. It's like gasoline under the skin, just torched. It's like someone put a match right on it. Ah, that's the real deal. Look at the swelling already. Matter of seconds, it's already swelling up. Oh. Oh. All right, guys. I feel like my voice is going. All right. Well, I've survived so far. I don't think I need the EpiPen, but my voice is shot. And I think it's now time for me to recover, endure the aftermath, and for you guys to know exactly where the Tarantula Hawk rates on the Brave Wilderness Bite Sting Index. Roll it. Huh.
For intimidation, it's hard to imagine a wasp or any insect more intimidating than the Tarantula Hawk. But just in case I ever find one, I'll give it a 9.9 out of 10. For pain, it was way up there compared to the worst stings I've experienced. Instant flares of pain rocked my arm and underneath the skin. And the only reason I took repeated stings was to make sure I took a full dose, which I'm sure glad I did for the sake of this index, because that last sting was 10 times as painful as the first 8 or so warning pops. All of that said, I don't feel it was quite as bad as a bullet ant, so it only gets an 8.6 out of 10 for pain. For aftermath, the swelling was severe. My arm ballooned up and the redness extended from my wrist all the way down to my elbow. And the pain lasted for over 24 hours, but was much less severe after just about 30 minutes. However, it was followed by days of very intense itching before it started to properly heal. For that, the aftermath gets an 8.5 out of 10, giving the Tarantula Hawk a grand score and BSI rating of a 9, making it the second worst sting I have rated so far, and just barely falling short of the current king of sting, the bullet ant. Needless to say, while Tarantula Hawks are typically non-aggressive, you should never attempt to do what you saw in this video. Take it from me, it was a very painful experience I hope to never have again. Ouch.